I am Mary Joy Rodriguez. I am Nicole de la Cruz. I am Kesha Cassandra Tabitino. Crystal Dawson. I am Noel J. Navarro. I'm Katrina Baraldo.
I am Brian Cabada.
I'm Mary Rose Batliga. I am Hannah Jamaica Duran. I am Angelica Rojas.
Art became a obsession to the Philippine society with its cultural influences and tradition, and Chileno is one of the so many artists here in the Philippines, from visual, performance, dance, poetry, architecture, literary, visual, applied arts, and theater. We cannot deny the fact that field of arts has expanded as its art became a product of man's creativity, imagination, and expressions. Later, we will know more about Joanna Paulus Llanes, a 30 years old third-year student of Iloilo Science and Technology University. He is not only a student but a proud Ilonggo artist as well. He is one of the people behind some artistic works here in Iloilo. Join us as we will know more about Joanna Paulus is as an artist.
My name is Joanna Paulus Llanes and I'm 26 years old and my expertise portrait. Aside sa portrait, digital, I'm doing mural painting and sometimes nag-income sa poster making, then sa mga pictorial design.
Nag-start siguro sa when I was in kinder, kaya yung cousin ko nag-drawing man siya. Tapos dito ko nag-umpisa naghilig sa art.
Inspires you and what connection do you have to your art?
Ang arts daw, artist ko
What are the forms or types of arts you usually do? What medium you use? What exactly most of your art will subject?
Then mag-practice ang portrait kit. Ito mga nagamit ko, charcoal and graphite. Tapos doon sa quarantine na sa ilong sa may digital ay yung ay sa mga student na nakaon kisa sa social media. So naging ko lang na sa social media na lang bro ang platform na talent sa mga digital.
So, as a student, how do you manage your time between studies and doing your artwork?
Wala nga yung course ko related ko sa art, which is may subject man kami na drawing, mga rendering. Kaya kung laboratory kung sa drawing naman sa natutunan.
So how arts help you as an artist, especially if you are not doing well, either on financial, on your studies, on yourself, and also in other areas of your life?
Tapos as an artist, why makapag aim din ng maging sikat o maging known. Ang ako na niya kung gawa ko lang ang akong thoughts sa art ko. Ano lang nakita ko ang dugo ko sa pagiging artist.
What are your purpose and goal as an artist?
Ang goal siguro ang someday ang mga ang gusto ko makapatinto ko sa related art business. Ang mga ang goal makapatinto ko like tattoo shop or
For you, how do you define success as an artist?
as an artist ako ang success para sa ako for example sa clients kung ma-satisfied sila sa artwork kung maging happy sila sa kung maging muna para sa akong success bilang sa artist.
So, what is your message to all inspiring artists?
Sa bilang part ko sa Artist Guild ang may saying kung mga ginatawag na perfect practice makes perfect. So sometimes na practice ka lang dapat perfect din practice para sa hindi ka naman sala ay may ginambal ganit na kung brown mo ko na naman tsakto hindi ka din sala.
Learnings.
Art can can be used to help spread a message of inspiration, making people achieve great things in life. After our interview, I learned a lot from Mr. Llanes, our artist, because he is very creative, talented, and passionate in this kind of field. All of his artwork is very inspiring to all people, and for those people who want to be like him as a great artist.
Art is what we find to be pleasing to our senses. Art is a way for one to express themselves. Each pieces of art is something different for every one of us.
I could tell you that art plays a large part in making our lives infinitely rich. Art gives us a way to be creative and express ourselves. On the other hand, art is such a large part of our everyday lives that we mainly hardly even stop thinking about it. Art is something that makes us more thoughtful and well-rounded humans.
Art becomes the way of an artist to share knowledge, talents, creative minds, and unique masterpiece that would blow anyone's mind. As we interviewed our artist, I learned that first it started as hobbies until he recognized how art important is. Our artist says that he will succeed if the client is satisfied on what he do.
He serves as a model to pursue our silent talents through art. Mr. Llanes strives to lift up youngsters to be themselves, express their thoughts, and boast their passion through arts. Because art is what we are. It describes who we are and tells our wildest dreams and stories.
Art survives past the artist's life through their work and can be seen and studied by people. This doesn't limit the creative mind of an artist to his viewers to enter the world of art.
Art is not just a skill, it is a gift born inside you. Everyone has a form of art, it just depends on us and how we embrace it. Art can boost your self-confidence and even help you in your financial needs. This documentary really makes me appreciate art and myself being an aspiring artist.
Art and an artist have the unique connectivity.
Art creates freedom to express ourselves, a freedom to be with our own selves, and not a competition to gain success. This whole documentary taught us to see things beyond possible and into imaginable, which will inspire the youth to go beyond reality, to be engaged, connect, and express their own feelings, emotions, and understanding into a more creative way.
When it comes to creating or canvassing their art, I believe that artist has numerous personas.
To color, he employs represent his feelings, which varies in intensity. Mr. Llanes began at a young age, influenced by a member of his family, and it was merely a hobby until it got ingrained in him. He believes that even if an artist is still practicing or developing his skills, it already requires perfection, because they believe that perfect practice makes perfect work. After doing this documentary, I realized that being an artist necessitated excellence and deep study of the subject. Because art can be found anywhere, it all relies on how people perceive it.
Art plays a big part in order for us to express ideas, emotions, creativity, and experience.
As we know, arts have different forms and different meaning depending on the audience or with the artist who creates the piece. And as an audience, I was really amazed and mesmerized with the creative talents and imagination that every artist had. As we interview our fellow Ilonggo artist Mr. Llanes, I have learned that the art had given him many benefits, like for example, being paid for having commissions on his drawings or artworks, and sharing his talents through mural paintings. Art becomes his way to express his talents, imagination, and experience, but it also helps him in showing his skills and having a little source of income.
Art have its function, showing us the deeper meaning of the reality of what life is like. It have its own value that makes us realize something that could create change in ourselves. It has representation of things that made us amazed, inspired, and motivated. So we should start in ourselves promoting the simple arts of our companion through sharing the resources even online and support them emotionally, especially physically.
Apart from the fact that art is derived directly from human experience, it is timeless and influences our perception of nature. We cannot dispute that it has had a significant impact on our lives. It provides us with inspiration, motivation, and happiness, all of which contribute to the development of our personalities. Art has also made a significant contribution to our world by transforming our imagination into reality, which is extremely beneficial to us. After our interview, I've learned a lot about our artist, Mr. Llanes. He also contributed a lot into our society by inspiring aspiring student artists here in Iloilo City. Despite the pandemic and other crises happening in our world, he continued to motivate his fellow Ilonggos to nurture their talent and don't be afraid to share their artworks to everyone.
The importance of art.
Art foster engagement, solidarity,
Connectivity,
and understanding, as it is the product of people's creativity,
Imagination.
and expression.
that integral to the human spirit and human aspirations, an essential part of what makes us human.
Art is born of and advocates freedom.